Hi again everyone, I'm going to do a review. It's a film called The Deadly Spawn, and this is the special edition DVD. It's put out by Synapse films from the States, as you can see there on the bottom. This film is absolutely excellent, and this DVD edition of it is excellent as well. It's basically an homage to 50s kind of sci-fi and B movies, as well as monster movies throughout the ages as well. And it's packed full of gore, and the special effects in it are excellent. It doesn't take itself too seriously at all, so it's just a really good, fun horror film altogether. It's really great. It's directed by McKeown, who I think this is the only film he really did. He did a lot of work with actors and things like that later on in his career, but I think this is the only feature-length film he ever did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this edition is absolutely excellent. The film itself is about a meteorite that crashes to Earth, and in it there's this thing called the Deadly Spawn, which are little tadpole-like creatures that when they eat people they grow and grow, and you can see in the front that's what they look like, and also that's what they do to people. So they take up residence in a small town American family's basement that's waterlogged, and there's two sons. One of them is studying to be an astrologer. The other one just is obsessed with horror movies and monsters. And the parents aren't really into what their sons are into, presumably. So when they find the deadly spawn in the basement, it kills off the mum and dad. I think it kills off their aunt and uncle as well. And it's just really gruesome scenes throughout it. But basically, the whole point of the film is that the two sons use both of everything that they know, a mixture of astrology, and also the other son uses a lot of his knowledge from horror films to eventually fight the monsters. So it's a really good kind of turn of events at the last half an hour of the film, but there's a bit about halfway through the film that most people talk about, and it's a scene where I think it's meant to be one of the boys' grands, or great aunt or something like that, is she's having a vegetarian luncheon with her friends, and they get attacked by the deadly spawn, and it's a hilarious scene, and there's excellent effects in it as well. So I'll just go through what you get on this special edition DVD. It's absolutely excellent. Special features, I don't know if you can see all this, so sorry if you can't. There's a new presentation of the film. It's a widescreen transfer, and there's two audio commentaries with the producer, director, cast and crew. It's also got commentary with, well, it's included in those, but it's also got commentary with Tim Sullivan, who you might know, and who's directed the 2001 Maniacs films. I've not listened to them, so I don't know what it is that they say, but I'm sure it'll be good, because Tim Sullivan's a really nice guy. He's also really hilarious as well, so I'm sure that'll be good. There's extensive stills galleries and behind-the-scenes photos, with makeup effects in the premiere at New York City, and there's tons and tons and tons to skim through. You can spend quite a lot of time looking at all the different artwork and things like that. It's really good. There's a comic style prequel with its own musical score, and that just shows you what happened, where the aliens came from, how they came to Earth. It's good fun, and it's funny. There's only about 15 pages in it, so you can flick through it within about 5 minutes, but it's good. It's a really strange special feature on the DVD, but I suppose that's really unique, so it's well done for Synapse for putting something like that on it. And there's an alternative opening sequence with new effects and credits, which I think was the opening sequence that was originally released on the Vipco release on video in the UK. Not too sure, but I think that's the way it was originally released on video, which I don't like. I prefer the opening title sequence that's on this DVD. There's an outtake reel and audition tapes, and there's cast and crew biographies, so all in all there's lots to get through there. It sounds good. It's in double digital mono, so it's good for what it is, and it looks really nice as well. They've done a really nice transfer, so all the brightly lit scenes, you can see a lot of the blood and all the gore effects, and you would think a film like this, if it was given quite a high definition transfer, that you would see all the flaws in the effects and things like that, but you don't. So it is just, it gives it a lot of credit for being a really low budget film. So I hope you enjoy this. Definitely worth checking out. And see you next time. Take care.